Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Here.
Director Rundy.
Here.
Director Hayes is excused. Director Roth.
Here.
Director Moore.
Here.
Director Deacon is excused. And President Bradley.
Here, we have a quorum. I call the meeting in order.
From the President, plans and specifications for letting number 8643, ceiling and air curtain at door 27T1, apron under C concourse at St. Louis Lambert International Airport. Plans and specifications for letting number 8644, realignment and reconstruction of taxiway Kilo and reconstruction of taxiway Sierra from taxiway Echo to runway 12R through 30L, widening of taxiway Kilo Fillet from runway 12R through 30L to taxiway Delta, rehabilitation of runway 12L through 30R at St. Louis Lambert International Airport. Preliminary approval for letting number 8639, Penrose Park Comfort Station, 4200 North Kings Highway, project number 42016820033, St. Louis, Missouri. Preliminary approval for letting number 8640, North Broadway Improvements, Thrush Avenue to Walter Avenue, Federal Project number STP 9900665, St. Louis, Missouri. Supplemental Agreement number 5 to PSA number 1126, Open-Ended Architectural Design Services, Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Supplemental Agreement 1 to PSA number 1186, Environmental Consulting Services, Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Supplemental Agreement number 1 to PSA number 1193, Workflow Study and Asset Management Program for the City of St. Louis Water Division. Professional Fees Reimbursement Agreement between STL Fuel Company, LLC, Southwest Airlines Fuel Operation, and the City of St. Louis acting through the Board of Public Service. Recommendation that agreement between the City of St. Louis and Amarillo, Missouri for the electrical service agreement for Loretto Park between the City of St. Louis and Board of Public Service be approved. Public Highways Overpass Crossing Agreement covering Southwest Avenue, DOT number 424829G, Railroad Mile Post 1.14, DeSoto Subdivision in the City of St. Louis and the county between Union Pacific Railroad and the City of St. Louis. Recommends approval. From the President and Director of Public Utilities, Streets and Parks, Recreation and Forestry. Joint recommendation that permit for Gurney Court Improvement Association for the dedication of the cul-de-sac roadway of Gurney Court extending north from Magnolia in its entirety, including the grass plot in center of roadway near intersection of Kings Highway and Magnolia in City Block 4099. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. And recommendation that permit for McPherson Parking Lot LLC for public improvements at 4704 through 16 McPherson be filed by reason of the fact that it is a duplicate. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Crown Mart 15 Inc. to subdivide land at 3858 through 80 Dr. Martin Luther King in City Block 3734. Elizabeth M. Nager to subdivide land at 6501 Nashville in City Block 4893. P&F Properties to consolidate land at 505 Washington in City Block 120. And Altia LLC to subdivide land at 4062 through 68 Labadee and 2918 through 26 North Sarah in City Block 3649. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. AT&T start at existing manhole located in sidewalk of Natural Bridge at the side of 5485 Brown from the manhole bore west down Natural Bridge, 1 feet behind the sidewalk for 1,758 feet, and then turn and bore another 14 feet north into the building at 5617 Natural Bridge. AT&T place new 3 feet by 5 feet by 3 feet handhold over existing pipe located on North 20th at the alley between Locust and Olive. From handhold will saw cut, remove, and restore 40 feet west down the alley to meet up with the existing pipe going into 2000 Locust. AT&T to bore from 4 separate pole locations to 4 separate riser pole locations. Total right-of-way footage is 476 feet. Charter Spectrum perform underground work which consists of placing duct, coax cable, and 3 manholes for a new Whistler property development due to the alleyway being vacated. The 2 feet bore will begin in front of 715 Victor, going east for 197 feet, then going north for 320 feet, then going west for 132 feet, then going north for 43 feet, ending in the alleyway behind 2359 South 7th. Charter, starting at existing AT&T manhole located at North 11th Street at Palm, front of 3000 North 11. From this manhole, bore 100 feet east across North 11th and down Palm to existing pole and place a 2 feet poly pipe. Bluebird Network construction consisting of directional boring and open cut from north side of 628 North 18th Street in the AFC manhole number 302 in the eastbound lane of Washington. Cable will be installed 86 feet northwest to approximately 17 feet west of the east curb of 18th Street, then 767 feet due north. Cable will turn from south to east on the west side of 1710 Dr. Martin Luther King and be installed 42 feet due east and into the Verizon entrance vault. Bluebird proposes to place 2 street-rated manholes, one just south of the center line of Linden Street, Station 4+40, and the other across the Verizon vault, Station 8+53. All construction will be in compliance with the National Electrical Code and local ordinances. Recommendation that permit for Union Electric Company doing business as Ameren, Missouri to construct new multiple conduit duct banks and manhole installation within 9th Street between Washington and Biddle. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Central West and South Special Business District to encroach with 2 dog waste stations in concrete bases at 4511 West Pine and 4954 West Pine. And John Coltrip to encroach with 6 feet wooden fence with 5 1/4 inch wide dog ear boards along the sidewalk at Wisconsin and 2000 Withnail. Recommendation that permit for Shanghai Inn / Hunain Manor to encroach with Sidewalk Cafe at 217 North 7th be filed by reason of the fact that it is a duplicate. From the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, recommendation that it permit for Gateway Fireworks to hold firework display April 29, 2017 in Forest Park. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that the following festival zones be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Lunchtime Live DSLP May 5th, 2017 through September 30th, 2017 at the Old Post Office Plaza on Locust between 8th and 9th, Block Curb Lane on Locust from 8th and 9th for food trucks to park on Locust every Friday Live music from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. Crawfish Boil in Soulard, May 20th, 2017, at 10th Street between Allen and Geyer. 14th Street Doggy Day, May 21st, 2017, at North 14th between Warren and Montgomery. 3-on-3 basketball tournament, May 27th through the 28th, 2017, at Carter between Athlone and Redbud. Between Athlone and Redbud, May 27, 2017. Event is May 26 through the 28th, 2017. Street closures only on May 27, 2017. Tiny Bar Street Festival, June 2nd, 2017, at Locust between 10th and 11th for Street Festival. 9 Network Media, September 9th, 2017, for the Pioneer Spirit Award and the Public Media Commons at Olive at Grand in the Grand Center. Now we have the conditional use.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, board members. Bob Lordy, representing the building commissioner at today's meeting. And per board orders number 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval with conditions is recommended for 8 applications. 5926 Schulte, 1124 Blendon, 1330 Aubert, 6100 Delmar, 3129 Morganford, 3025 Chippewa, 2344 Hampton, and 6438 Chippewa. We request these recommendations be approved as submitted.
So I have one question for you. On 6438 Chippewa, which is a massage and spa hair salon,
Correct.
condition number 4 reads, all tattoo artists who work as independent licensed contractors. Should that be massage therapists?
Yeah, actually, that was probably a cut and paste error. We can change that. Make it massage therapist. That would be more appropriate. Thank you for pointing that out.
Just want to be clear, we're not doing any tattoo parlors on Chippewa, right?
Part of this. No.
Okay. All right. Any other questions from the board? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Move to approve the conditional use permits as recommended with the added revision to item 8 at 6438 Chippewa.
Moved and seconded for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie?
Aye.
Director Rundy?
Aye.
Director Hayes is excused. Director Roth?
Aye.
Director Moore? Aye. Director Deacon is excused, and President Bradley.
Aye. Conditional uses are approved. I'd like to turn your attention to our meeting minutes from last Tuesday, April 25th, 2017. Are there any questions or comments on the minutes? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Move to approve the minutes.
Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie? Director Rundy?
Aye.
Director Hayes is excused. Director Roth?
Aye.
Director Moore? Aye. Director Deacon is excused, and President Bradley.
Aye. The minutes are approved. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on the agenda? Seeing none, take a motion, please.
Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie? Director Rundy?
Aye.
Director Hayes is excused. Director Roth?
Aye.
Director Moore? Aye. Director Deacon is excused, and President Bradley.
Aye. The agenda is approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.